Hey, I'm Amy Cerny Vasterling, and I feel like I need finger puppets for this one, but I don't have any finger puppets, so I might just use my fingers. But we are at the highest levels of narcissistic behavior. I thought we were a few years ago, but it is clear it is now. And when we're at the highest level of something, there's no place to go, so it is going to break down. And my friends always said to me, "You are way ahead of your time. What you're talking about is never going to happen in your lifetime." I would cry. But now it's time. And I am here meeting the other side of this. So let's take a quick look at that narcissism. And we can also say self focus. I even in another video said, and don't get too upset with me here. When we say things like, I hold space for somebody, or I did that, we are positioning ourselves to be self important instead of very human, which that doesn't lend to us being calm. It lends to us constantly having to prove that we are valuable, and you are. So stop that. I know you're valuable. I believe in you. I don't even know you, and I believe in you because you came with what you needed. And I know that that sounds trite. And what we're up against right now, it is not your fault, but it is your problem and mine and theirs to solve. And that's what we're going to do. I also know I'm an intuitive reader. And when I started that work, I quickly saw, after doing 4 readings for people I had never met before, I could see that the point of people who have felt very isolated or different in our world, which is many of us, particularly one kid in the family who may have felt like the scapegoat or may have felt different in some ways. That is because you are here to change things. And it's not that you're so special. And no, you are just you. But the difference is you already knew growing up, this is not right. And that's what made you different. You knew it didn't suit, it didn't feel right. And now you can claim it as, oh, duh, I can see the different way to live. I can see the way that the future could potentially play out because I understand how things could have been different then. And I will bet that there are 2 things that bothered you when you were a kiddo. And it was probably you developed issues with trust, and underlying, there was a sense of everything seems to be hinged on disconnection. So if you were too high and mighty for yourself, excited about winning the spelling bee or something, a parent might put you in your place with a little bit of shame so that you didn't stay in that high and mighty place, just so that you're prepared in case when things get rough. Right? These are ways that the model played divisively. Where are those finger puppets? They could sing with me. Divisively, so that we couldn't come back to ourselves. And they liked that. I'm not saying your parents liked that or society liked that, but clearly we did because we didn't do anything about it. And that's why, my friend, you are here. You are here to also stand with me and break this down. And you can listen to my other videos that talk about small ways to actually put that into action out in our society or think about something differently. If I were to say one thing about who I am personally, is people will say to me, I've never thought of it that way, or I've never met somebody like you, which I don't know if that's kind or not, but I'm going to say it's kind. I need a little reinforcement today. So, that these upper levels of narcissism are falling down. We are seeing the extraordinary arc of a contrast that is wildly like unbridled and out of control. But that's good because it will implode on itself in time. And I think what's going on right now, America, the United States, we should say, because a lot of people are Americans, not just the people in the United States. Let's just point that out, that we are harmonizing something we can't see and creating a breakdown so that equality can come more naturally. And my work, the final point of it is natural equality. And it is not what you'd think. I was floored when I was finally writing the book, 22 years of research, spent 3 years writing the book. About 2 years in, I came to that understanding, and it's so simple, it's stupid, not really, but it's so complex to apply it to our lives. We really have to reduce and release that trauma. And we see some of the most traumatized people running a good percent of the world. And that really is one of the biggest problems. Okay, I hope that this has intrigued you. It's got you thinking, even though I didn't have my finger puppets. I'll try and bring them another time because I like them. Like, share, follow, tell your friends, because together we need to do this. We need to collapse narcissism together. And it takes one side of this situation, not just holding boundaries, but doing a few more things than that. And I'll talk about that in upcoming videos. Great. Thanks for tuning in, and look me up if you want to learn more.